Welcome, everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates quite a bit differently. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us so we can go over a little bit of an overview about what makes us unique and special. Then I'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will show some of the back-end software that we've developed and how the lead systems work. And then we'll close it out here with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO with 29 years of experience, putting it all together in the traditional sense. So let me go ahead and start here by sharing my screen. And hopefully most of you have checked out this page, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean. We are definitely different than your traditional bankers. We come from a marketing and technology background. We're all about spending massive amounts at scale on all of the advertising platforms to generate leads and doing that all through our proprietary systems. So for everybody here, what that means is we allow anybody to earn up to 100% commission with unlimited leads, all powered by our proprietary software, CRM, POS, LOS software, all built in together with the AI integrated as well. So again, why work with us? We are not your traditional lender. We are a mortgage technology company. So we're all about building the tools that allow you guys to exponentially scale your business instantly just by plugging into our system. So you can basically plug in and generate more leads every single day from what you're already doing. So let me explain a little bit more about how this works. First off, our business model. We are approved with over 135 lenders and investors. What that means for everybody here, you're always going to have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs where we're the lender. We're funding the loans with our own money, drawing the docs with our law firm, all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we can't fund a loan, we want to make sure we have a partner with a wholesale lender that does have that loan available. So what that means for everybody here is we have every loan program that exists out there. From conventional VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR, those are the types of deals we fund in-house with our money. And once we start going a little bit outside the box to commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, types of things like that, those are the types of things we partner with a wholesale lender. What's important is that we have a home for every deal that comes through the door. And let's talk a little bit about how we make this happen with our proprietary technology. So we've written every line of code for what you're about to see here. And it all starts with our AI-powered lead generating website. This is just one page of it you're looking at here with the POS, CRM, LOS all built in together. And again, this is all software that's built for us, by us, for loan officers, by loan officers. And what it really comes down to is one login for you, one login for your customer. No matter which one of our thousands of loan programs or hundreds of banks or investors or lenders we use, it's just one place for you and your customer. You can also pull instant rate quotes from all of our in-house loan programs, over 5,000 loan programs, and we can even automatically requote your customers as the markets fluctuate. What this means for you guys is your prospects can come in from just a basic name, email, phone number, pull their own rates, complete their own 1003, pull their own credit, get that all synced into our Encompass-based LOS system without you lifting a finger. And we can do that with all of our API integrations, over 50 API integrations, with all the partners you're typically used to, all the standard lending partners. So again, our Encompass-based LOS, but you never have to log into Encompass. You can control it all with the CRM. We also have Optimal Blue for pricing, industry standard for pricing there. Never have to log in, just click a couple buttons. And we have 5 AMCs at the click of a button. No logins needed. You get the point there. Everything is integrated with the click of a button. You can also plug into our automatic social media posting. So plug in your picture and plug in your social media accounts, and we'll automatically post compliant business cards, flyers, and promotions to your accounts to generate more leads for you every single day without you lifting a finger. And we have the AI built in with the dual Oz. So a lot of platforms have dual Oz, Fannie and Freddie side by side. We take it a step further and have our AI analyze it to see which may be the best option for our borrowers. And one of the things we're very passionate about, since we're all remote based here, is the trainings and support. We still want to make sure we have everything at your fingertips. So typically that's going to be in our remote based learning center, where we have a classroom style learning center, 365 days a year, 24/7. You can jump in there, take courses, learn new things, upgrade new skills. And we also have daily live video trainings, more like podcasts. So every day we do daily live mortgage rates, go over our rates and different loan topics. And then a few days per week, we do loan officer trainings as well to go in depth into loan officer training topics. We also have our processors in Zoom support room, so you can pop in there, get face-to-face with a processor. Since we're all remote here, we still can get face-to-face, take over your computer, click those buttons to get you unstuck during regular business hours. And we have our Knowledge Center All program with thousands of articles and videos, tips, tricks, all kinds of things, not just from us, but all of our partners. So thousands of articles there at the click of a button. And we have our Calvin Compliance AI all programmed with the federal and state regulations. So you can get instant compliance answers from our AI there to give you the resources you need instantly. And the final category here, definitely one of our favorite. We love to close our DSCR business purpose loans in 44 total states. Gives us all an opportunity to expand our footprint without necessarily having to get more licenses. And we have unlimited company leads that come in. Kyle will show you. Just know it's a simple 50-50 split. There's all kinds of different ways they come in. And there's all kinds of ways for you to generate your own leads as well. So you can take our campaigns and copy them. Kyle will show you that here in a second. Or if you already have your own campaigns going, just click a couple buttons and import those with our webhook. And we also have a very cool feature where you can refer deals to your teammates. Just click a button and refer deals for 75 basis points. If you have a conflict of interest, maybe you're not licensed in that state, maybe you've never done that loan type before, just click a button and work with your teammates there to still earn some great commission. And as Kyle mentioned before we got started here, since we're all remote, we still love to meet everybody face to face. So we have our annual retreat here in Miami, do a VIP yacht party, cover the hotel room for everybody here, and a great weekend of events, including past speakers like Kevin O'Leary from the Shark Tank and Marcus Lemonis from The Profit. And now let's get into the fun part here, the compensation plans. So first up, we'll talk about the Broker Unlimited plan over here on this side. And this is where you can earn 100% commission if you're just using our system to broker loans with other lenders. So if we're on a 275 comp plan, which is what we're on, you're going to be charging 275 and earning 275 basis points on conventional non-QM. That's 2.75%. And simple 50-50 split on any company lead to take there. So 137.5 basis points on any company leads. And that's 1.375%. All of our broker partners can broker with over 135 lenders and partners, which is great. And we're on a 275 comp plan. That's lender or borrower paid. And you're going to be working with the lender account executive and their team. Again, since we're not the lender, you'll be working with their team. And you'll be using a third-party processor since that's how wholesale loans work. You can always click a button that we mentioned there to refer deals to our in-house loan officers that have a little bit more flexibility with pricing, etc. And everybody has access to unlimited leads at a 50-50 split. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And there is a $2.99 per month tech fee to use the platform with no transaction fees because you're making 100%. You're just using our platform and our system and our licensing, of course. So there is just minimal fees there since you're working with the outside team. Now, if you want to be an in-house correspondent loan officer, this is the plan for you. A little more flexibility, a little more support here. Earn up to 200 basis points. That's 150 basis points on conventional non-QM. Standard comp here, 1.5%. And if you take a company lead, simple 50-50 split means 75 basis points or 0.75%. All of our in-house team can do non-del or brokered at any time with 135 investors and lenders. And because we are the lender, we have options to be flexible with our pricing, and price matching is available there when we are the lender. And you're going to be working with a mentor to help structure and disclose your file. So a lot more structure and support there. And you're going to have our in-house processing team, so you can meet with them in Zoom, meet about your file, meet with them face-to-face, and also even use our AI loan officer assistant that has all of the conditions in the system. They can help you push every single condition from start to finish. And 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. Again, we want to build a platform and a system. So anybody that's just using our platform, we want to get as much comp back to you as we can. And everybody has access to leads at a 50-50 split. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives, and there are no monthly fees for our in-house loan officers to use the software because you're in-house here. So 2 different plans there for 2 different types of people that like to do different ways of business here. Definitely open for either. Click the one that's applicable for you if you're ready to get started. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who will actually show how some of the software and systems work. So you ready, Kyle?
Yep, absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. So, just to point out a couple things here, our CRM, just like most CRMs, you can take your notes, send your emails, send your text, but you can also click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set reminders for yourself. You can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically email them, text them over time, all that kind of good stuff that most CRMs are going to do. But what really starts to set us apart here is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of talking to your client with just a few pieces of info without needing to pull credit, you can click one button here, pull up all of our different rate options from our different outlets, select the rates you want to show your client, and within 2 minutes of getting off the phone, you can send your client a nice quote that looks like this here with the different rate choices. They can, if you scroll down here, if you put in the address, it pulls in the Google map automatically, the property taxes automatically, the Zestimate automatically, and does an actual insurance estimate here automatically. of course, has the proposed loan info, the monthly breakdown automatically of the taxes, insurance, HOA, all that kind of stuff, the lender fees here. And if you scroll down, of course, it has you here as the loan originator. And then you can also add your realtors to this. So your realtor partners, they absolutely love this. I have Jose as an example here as a realtor. And your realtors love this because they know when they send you a referral, not only are you going to be able to quote them quickly with this system, but you're going to be able to include them on the quote. So they're a part of the process and you're showing them, hey, we're pushing you to your clients saying, hey, we are your team that's doing this deal for you. So your realtor partners love to give referrals as opposed to somebody else not sending these quotes, not including them on it, all that kind of good stuff. Excuse me. So the coolest part about all this is that your client can then just click start my loan application. And what happens here is they go right to their borrower portal, which looks like this. So they can start their application. They fill out their 1003 right here in our system. They don't have to leave the page, upload the documents we're going to need. They can see their loan info. They can see the milestone of where the loan is at, which automatically updates as you go through your milestones, of course. So your borrower has everything they need here in their portal with one login. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your login here. If we go to your back login, you'll see that the 1003 is 100% complete. That's why it's green here. And what we do when your client submits a 1003, we actually instantly and automatically pull credit. So the credit is in the system. So by the time you come here and click the Encompass API to open the actual file, once your client has submitted their 1003, the credit is already pulled in here. The liabilities are already imported into here. So everything is here ready for you to originate the loan. Now, I do want to point out, as Nick was talking about the dual AUS here, the dual automated underwriting, to click a button and do Fannie and Freddie automated underwriting at the same time. But we also have our AI that analyzes it side by side and is going to let you know which option may be best for your client. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, if we scroll down here on your same screen, you'll see you're going to get your conditions here. And your processor or you can upload documents to fulfill those or dispute the conditions to kick them back to the underwriter. It's all here within the system. So this is all done with one login for you and one login for your client. This is how we can take somebody from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in our system, quoting them, gathering their 1003, gathering their documents, pulling their credit, originating the loan, and fulfilling all the conditions here in one system for you and one system for your borrower. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place, right? So as Nick said, we're more from a marketing background, so we don't buy leads from third parties. All of our leads are from our campaigns. And what happens is as soon as somebody opts in to be contacted from our campaigns, you get a text message immediately. So you can call them within the first minute. Now, I took a little screenshot here of my test account just so you can see all these texts coming through here. You'll see that I'm getting some purchase leads, some regular, general requests here, some DSCR leads, some foreign national leads. So all different types of leads coming here into the system. So that's what will be happening with you. And this is the course of about an hour of all these leads that I got here coming in. Now, another way that we provide you with leads in our system here is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press a button that drops an automated text and email to them from you and moves right on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, drop in those messages, and we provide the leads in here for you. So you'll see there's always thousands of leads in here for you to call. And most of these are real opted in leads. They're not a bunch of cold calls. And we also have things like realtor lists where you can call hundreds of realtors in a day and build those relationships to get those referrals. So tons of leads here in the auto dialer for you to always call. Now, another way that you can work leads in our system is, as Nick said earlier, you can have us copy our ad campaigns for you so that you can run your own campaign. So if we come here to the ad campaign page, you'll see here that those same leads we're giving you on the 50-50 split on the back end, you can have us copy our campaigns and those leads go to you with no 50-50 split on the back end, right? So because you paid for the campaign up front. So all we do is copy our campaigns that we know work and put your budget on it. Now, I want to make it clear this is not required to do. We're going to be giving you leads for free every day at a 50-50 split on the back end. But if you want to boost your pipeline even more and boost your pipeline with deals where there isn't the 50-50 split on the back end, you can go ahead and have us run campaigns for you. It's as simple as just purchasing it. Let us know which kind of lead you want, and they're automatically going to start going into your CRM. You don't need to know how to set up ad campaigns or bring them into the CRM or anything like that. Now, another way that you can work leads in our system is maybe you're already purchasing leads from third parties, or maybe you're doing your own ad campaigns. You can actually click here to import those leads with the webhook and the instructions that we give you, so that when that lead comes in from wherever else you're getting the lead, it's going to come into our CRM instantly and automatically. Our CRM notifies you, so you can call them and quote them and do everything in our system instantly like any other lead coming in. So essentially, every way there is to work leads, we have that built here into our system. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jose here. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as a loan officer and a realtor. So we'll have him talk about how this all comes together to close more loans and the support we have here. Then we'll open it up to questions. So go ahead, Jose.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us for today's webinar and joining the Mortgage Calculator as a loan originator. So you heard about the amazing leads program, second to none in the industry, and our technology, which will help you capitalize on all of those leads. Rest assured, what is also not lacking at the Mortgage Calculator is support. We definitely want to provide and do provide the needed support so that you can take advantage of all those leads and know how to properly use the technology so you can be closing loans as soon as possible once you are cleared to originate. So at the Mortgage Calculator, again, we're all about support. You do get assigned to a mentor, which will be assisting you with loan application structure and file disclosures. We do have non-delegated as a channel as well as broker. On non-del channel, we're the lender, we disclose the files. And on the broker channel, the lender discloses a file, but your mentor will still assist you in reviewing file structure for both loan types and will disclose the non-del files for you. We also have our intake processor, which registers the loans on the portal and submits to underwriting, and our processor, which will be uploading and working the conditions on the portal, and you will be working together with your processor to clear the conditions. The great news with that is on non-del, you do not need any logins. You do not ever have to worry about logging into a portal. We do that all for you. You only have to log in on portals on broker option loans. And as far as support, we also have our live support Zoom room where we have our in-house processors to assist you with procedural items. And we also have myself to assist you with live support on loan structure and quote structure. We have many success stories in the live support room. We have loan officers that may not have had prior non-QM experience. Now, all of a sudden, they get that non-QM type loan. Like one example that comes to mind, our MLO signed up for her own leads plan. And wouldn't you know, the very first lead that she receives is an investor who had been turned down through another lender for a full doc loan. So luckily for her, we have live support. She gathered all her documents, met with me in the live support Zoom room, and after a thorough review of the documents, we realized that definitely not full doc and not bank statement as she thought it was going to be, but the right trajectory for this loan was profit and loss. So she gathered up all of the information that she needed from the borrower, and in 3 weeks and 2 days, and after several additional loan structure meetings, her $1,056,000 loan closed, and she collected her $16,000 commission. And I can tell you that that would not have been possible had she not had the structure support from the Mortgage Calculator, because she probably would have submitted a bank statement loan which most likely was going to get denied due to unverifiable large deposits. And like that, we have many success stories in the live support Zoom room at the Mortgage Calculator. So looking forward to seeing you here in the live support room, helping you structure your loan and going to a happy closing.
All right, thank you, Jose. Now we will go ahead and get into the next steps. Then we'll open it up to questions. So when you're ready to move forward, you're going to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join, sign up for the applicable plan. Again, just to go over the differences between the plans here. The broker unlimited plan, usually for more experienced loan officers or people used to the brokered wholesale channel. Again, you're making 100% commission. All you're paying here is a $2.99 a month tech fee. There's no transaction fees, no commission split here. You're making 100%. But again, you're going to be working with third-party processors. You're going to be doing these, brokering these loans, right? Now, if you're a newer loan officer just getting into the business, or maybe you just like the flexibility and the pricing on correspondent, right? Everything that comes with correspondent, then you can sign up for the correspondent loan officer plan. Again, definitely more mentorship as well as in-house processing. So at the end of the day, it's definitely more for newer people as well as people who like the correspondent channel. So you're going to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join. And what happens is it's going to take you, once you apply here, it's going to take you right to the compensation agreement to sign. Now, don't worry, you don't have to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy as well. So take your time to review it. But once you do sign that initial compensation agreement, that's what kicks off all the next onboarding steps. We'll reach out to get your documents, to walk you through how to have a sponsor license and all that kind of good stuff. Now, I know there may be some people tuning in that don't have their license yet. We actually do have a partnership with the mortgage school, so you can get a discount on the 20-hour education, and we actually reimburse you for your education and NMLS fee costs on your first check if you take that course. So you can go to the mortgagecalculator.com/training, and that course includes the 20 hours of education from our mortgage school partner to get your license, as well as walking you through the process. So again, the mortgagecalculator.com/join if you're already licensed and ready to move forward on whichever plan you would like. If you're not licensed yet, you'll go to the mortgagecalculator.com/training to get your license. And then once you pass your test and submit everything to get your license, then you would go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join and sign up for the applicable plan. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and stop recording and we will open it up to questions.